Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, my friends. I want to share my story, my experience as a home buyer, challenges I have faced. The project name is Nirala Aspire, and the builder name is Nirala India. This project is located in Greater Noida West, which is also called as Noida Extension in Uttar Pradesh. I was looking for a flat year 2012. I came across an advertisement made by cricketer Birendra Sehwag. I had no room of doubt about the project because such a prominent personality of our Indian cricket had endorsed. So I finalized one flat in Nirala Aspire project in Greater Noida West. The unit was 3 BHK with total sellable area 1460 square feet. Including service tax and GST, it was around 43.5 lakhs. And while booking, I was also promised that I will be getting a 3% discount on the base price. And I filled in the form and signed the check and I gave it to the sales guys. The very next day, I got a call from an employee of Nirala Aspire, Mr. Tarun Gupta. He called me up and said, "We have received your booking form. However, there is a change. You won't get 3% discount. Instead, you will get only 2% discount because management has stopped offering 3% discount from today onwards." I said, "No. You promised me 3% discount. Now you are changing your words. So I have no way but to cancel the application, and please do not process my application, and I will come and collect the check." He said, "Okay, fine. I'm not processing your application." Now, the very next day, I got a surprise SMS alert from my bank of getting the amount debited. I got another surprise. I called Nirala Aspire and I said, "Look, yesterday I had got a call from Tarun Gupta and we had a confirmation that my application will not be processed, but how come suddenly you presented my check and you debited the amount? Because we had agreed to cancel the application." Now he said, "I'm not aware of any such development. However, your unit has been allocated and your application is processed." I said, I don't want to proceed with that because you have refused to give me 3% discount, which was agreed." He said, "Look, I don't know about this, but if you want to cancel it, you need to send an application form. We will forfeit your 10% of the project cost as a cancellation charge, and then you can cancel it." I said, "Look, it's not possible to pay you 4 lakh for discount which was offered. 1% was quite approximately 41,500. So with a very heavy heart, I understood I have stuck up in the project, but still it was small issues. I thought I should not give much attention to it, and it's okay, let's carry on. And I continued with the booking in Nirala Aspire, Greater Noida West, developed by Nirala India, and the promoter was Mr. Rakesh Mahajan and Mr. Iftikhar Ahmed. Now, at the time of booking, I was told that within 2 months, your agreement will be signed and then the project will be delivered within 3 years. I booked the flat in October 2012, and as per salesperson confirmation and commitment, the agreement was supposed to be signed before November or maybe maximum December, because 2 months maximum timeline was given to me. However, there was a complete silence from the builder after booking, and I got an email for project being bankable in May 2013, after gap of 8 months. Now we had a 8 months gap between booking the flat and getting the agreement done. And as per builder, the delivery of position of the flat was from the date when the BBA was signed, the builder buyer agreement was signed, not from the date of booking. I lost 6 months in just waiting for nothing, and builder enjoyed my booking amount without any liability. I continued with trusting them guys, and while the project was bankable, I got a notification to pay 30% amount within a month time. And And finally, after 2 months of time, there was a lot of delay from the builder side also, getting the document provided to banks and us, and getting the document signed by builders. So it was a quite significant delay by builder. However, I was charged a delay penalty of 1,16,000 including GST, just for delay in payment for 1 month of rupees 12 lakhs, 30% of the total cost of the flat, because builder was charging 24% per annum on as an interest charge on delay from the home buyer side. That I also accepted, because as per agreement, it was supposed to be given within the month. And as per BBA, the builder buyer agreement, Nirala Aspire project was supposed to be completed on or before May 2016. However, project was in incomplete phase. I got an intimation for offer of possession. Please remember, it's not the possession offer, but offer of possession, and stating that we have applied for CCOC and awaiting from the authority to get it. And as soon as we will get it, we will intimate you for the registration. In the BBA, it was completely signed. The remaining 5% payment, 95% I had already paid, basis on the slab, and 5% the demand was at the time of possession. However, they asked me to pay during the offer of possession. I said okay, but you have also written in the BBA that you will pay 5%, 5 rupees per square feet for every month in delay in possession, and that comes around 2 years. There was a complete, the project was to be given in 2016, May 2016. However, the offer was given in June 2018. 2 years, 1 month delay. Builder refused to do so, and Nirala Aspire's director, Mr. Rakesh Mahajan, he came on the call and said, look, you have defaulted in your payment, and thus you are not eligible for any kind of penalty. This project is not under RERA preview, so there is no legal foundation. I said there are Supreme Court judgment where if you have delayed in a possession, you have to pay the same rate of interest what you are charging from me, and you are charging me 24%, so you have to pay the same way. You have to give me the penalty. He said no, I'm not going to do it, and that is not, you are not eligible. You do whatever you want. That was a statement of a director promoter of Nirala India, Mr. Rakesh Mahajan, where I was expecting he would understand our problem and he would solve it, the issues, and the dispute will be readdressed, and I will get my flat. At the time of booking, I was told 3 years delivery time, so I had assumed, and I had calculated basis my income, basis my ability, that within 3 to 3.5 years I will get my possession of the flat and I don't have to pay the rent. However, the situation was completely different. More than 6 years, because the booking was done in 2012 and the offer was made in 2018. After 6 years, still I was paying the EMI and rent. Builder refused to pay the losses which is caused to us because of his negligence, his breach of agreement. I was burdened with EMI as well as a rent, and it was 90% of my monthly income was going in rent and EMI, and I had to manage my family in only 10%. And also, let me tell you, I am a single child, single son of my parents, and I had a wish that I would buy a flat and I will do a housewarming ceremony from my father and mother. But now in 2023, my mother is not in a condition to walk even. Forget about how civilly do the house ceremony, even if I get my flat right now. So that wish as a son, I could not fulfill to my parents, and that has happened only because of this fraud builder who has cheated me in all the possible manners and after 11 years paying all the amount which was agreed, I have already paid 100% of the amount, but still I have no sight when I will get my flat, or even I will get my refund of money or not. The second promoter, Mr. Iftikhar Ahmed, when I called him to understand my problem, he said, "Tu bhad mein ja." That was the language he used. "Tu bhad mein ja, tu kahin pe bhi ja, कोर्ट में जा, कहीं पे भी जा, हमें कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, हम नहीं देंगे फ्लैट." That was the statement, and I have the recorded audio for that conversation. That is the statement made by a director of a company, Nirala India. That is a kind of, and I am not sure how, on what basis Mr. Birendra Sehwag endorsed this project. 43 lakhs people like us, it takes around 20 to 25 years to earn and save such an amount. And that is the amount I have given him. And after that, I hear as a customer that tu bhad mein ja. I had no choice but to file a case in RERA. In RERA, I won the case in October 2019. That order also is a, I will say half justice, because by the time when the verdict was came, the builder was not given me the possession of the flat. And as per Supreme Court judgment, it is a legal obligation to the builders to pay the losses to the home buyers till the date when the possession was made, not till he has just sent an email that we are ready to give you the handover of the project. After that order came, builder refused to give me the penalty, and he did not given me the CS certified copy of the calculation as well. He refused to do so, and he said no. Whatever still he was charging in the order, it was clearly mentioned that the builder cannot charge exorbitant amount and for the default in payment by the home buyer, and it cannot be exceed more than MCLR plus 1%. But builder refused to entertain that, and builder was not ready to give me a CA certified copy of the calculation. He asked me, तेरे को लेना है तो ले, नहीं तो तू भाड़ में जा. That was the statement made by Mr. Iftikhar Ahmed, the company director of Nirala India. See the kind of people are in our society who cheat us in all the way, and they use power to suppress our legal demand, suppress our valid demand. And when I am sitting in 2023, even after 11 years from the date of booking, I still have no clue when I will get the justice, when I will get my flat or my hard-earned money returned. After the RERA order, builder refused to implement that order. I had to file an appeal in appellate tribunal, which is in Lucknow. But after 2 years, even more than 2 years, because the case was filed in December 2020 and we are in January 2023, 2 years, 2 months. But the case has not reached, even not a first hearing has been done. See the kind of justice we can expect from the authority. The kind of, we are paying huge amount of taxes, stamp duty, registration, different service tax, GST to the government authority. But where are they? They are supposed to protect our interest. But after my written complaint in the tribunal, after 2 years, I have nothing to gain. And the builder who cheated me, Nirala India, and their director and their employees who made on a wrong commitment, who did all sort of illegalities. Even they changed my kitchen's layout without my permission. They are enjoying their life after pushing me into the poverty. Now I have to manage and pay rent and EMI for the flat which is not with me even after 11 years. This is the situation. And believe me, no one is interested about listening our problem. And I say it's not my problem. People like me, in lakhs of people around the country, they are into some sort of same issues, same problem. But nobody, no government agencies, no authority, no court is willing to listen us, and we are forced to go from pillar to post just to get a justice when we pay so much of taxes, so much of revenue to the government and government agencies. But what we get, we do not get the protection. And these such fraud builders are getting protection from the government. Actually, these builder and these directors should have been put behind bars for playing from the of our lives. Even sometime I feel like I should do suicide. But what I will get? I will only me and my family will suffer. Builder will have no one to fight, and he will enjoy my money and the flat as well. So I decided not to give up, despite I have been running into the poverty. I am in a very bad financial position where after 11 years I have to pay rent and EMI, just in the hope that someday I will get a justice. I have decided not to give up with these cheaters, with these criminals who loot us. We can't compromise with your illegalities, your wrongdoings. And Mr. Iftikhar Ahmed and Rakesh Mahajan, let me tell you, till my last breath, I am not going to give up against you criminals. And you are a criminals because you have looted our 25 years of life. You have destroyed my life. And I request all the home buyers, let's join our hand and let's fight back. Thank you so much.